Alright, Conductor. We are here. We've taken care of all of your challenges up to this point. What more do you have for us? Congratulations, Oliver. All the rifts have been sealed. Course they have, man. Oliver eats monsters like that for breakfast. But those monsters, you'd seen them before, hadn't you? But they're not really the same as the ones you fought. Truth be told, they're not even of this world, which is why they've attracted the attention of the Guardian of Worlds. The Guardian of Worlds? He's the one who controls this world, and your world, and every world, in fact. If there are monsters from another world turning up in the rifts in this one, well, he's not going to turn a blind eye to that. That's why I kept this door shut, you see. I didn't want him getting involved. So the Guardian of the World is behind this door? That's right. This is the door to the Grand Confluence, where all worlds meet, and all souls are wont to gather. It is also home to the recently awoken Guardian of Worlds. Okay, got that, so if this Guardian of the Worlds fellow has woken up, what'll happen exactly? Oh, no, it's not that. Nothing bad will happen. The Guardian and the worlds he controls are one and the same, you see. Hang on a minute. What lies behind that door only exists to satisfy your curiosity. I very much doubt your actions in there will have any consequences. Although they might, as might doing nothing. I just don't know. I suppose the question is, Oliver, are you curious? If you are, I'll open the door for you. I am absolutely curious. What do you mean? Let's go. Let's go see what the Guardian of the Worlds is. I guess I should have expected this, considering the door. But this interior caught me off guard, honestly. And especially because we're going to the Guardian of the World, so it would stand to reason that the entrance would be different from its surroundings, huh? Because we are effectively entering a different world here, or so I understand. Guardian of the Worlds. I did make sure to heal. Okay, yeah. Well, he's attacking during our own cutscene thing. I don't really know what to expect from this. So for now, I'm just going to try my tried and true strategy. I'm going to assume that glyph on his back. Oh no, I was assuming it was going to oh no, not confusion, not right now. I was assuming that glyph on his back was going to act similarly to the shield in one of the bosses we fought, where we can only really deal damage to him from the front, but it looks like that is not the case. Regardless, I don't know what overload is. Regardless, things don't seem too terribly difficult thus far, but this is the secret bonus boss of the game, so I can't just trust that. But for now, we're just wailing on him. Because even if... Flipmoon, have you seen that orb thingy in the middle of his chest? Look proper dangerous they do, but vulnerable too. Go on, give him a whack. How? Like, obviously you're saying just attack his chest, yes? Oh, Lord. Yeah, I'm assuming that this thing is going to have a second form as well. At the very least, maybe even a third. We want to defend against this. There we go. Of course I let out a war cry right as a golden glim appears, and no one else is going to go and pick it up, so I might as well. Alright, so inner strength. Followed by a psych up. I'm just going to ignore this overload. Let's go. Okay, good. It didn't confuse us. I think overload was what confused us earlier. So now we just want to keep spamming attacks until we do a good chunk of damage. We're already about halfway through his health bar. That is assuming the Great Divider. I'm gonna wait until it looks like he's charging up, and now we put everyone in all-out defense. Let's see. Oh, I guess we're getting Song of the Soul now, whatever that does. That upped its magic attack or something, didn't it? Not super useful. Okay, so yeah, we're about halfway through this life bar at the very least. What if it was just this form? That'd be such like that'd be such like a hilariously underwhelming bonus boss if that's the case. I say that and then Esther gets freaking smoked in like one hit. So I guess the game is like, huh, you're gonna call me hilariously easy? I'm gonna just kill you instantly, which I suppose is fair. Alright, for now we're gonna want to heal up. I think keeping everyone above half HP is pretty much the way to go. Because again, I don't know what's coming out of this. I expect it to be super difficult. So, keeping everyone... Did he really just cancel my Burning Heart like that? So yeah, but yeah, since I don't know what's coming, keeping everyone above half would hopefully prevent a lot of unfortunate deaths. Anyway, Burning Heart! He was still charging up that attack, huh? Okay. We're getting there. I should heal, but I just war cried and psyched up, so... Okay, now we're gonna back away, put everyone on all-out defense, and then heal ourselves above half. We are not running into any trouble MP-wise, that's for sure. Let's renew our war cry here. I have no idea when it's gonna run out. Oh god, get out! Get out of the way! That attack isn't terribly difficult to avoid, however, if it hits you, it's horrifying. Psych up is ready, so let's just increase our attack. Even more so. Alright, he is almost dead. I kind of just want to rush him at this point. But I will refrain. Because again, I don't know what's coming. I don't want to get careless. Alright. Just one more Burning Heart, even though it is hardly the most efficient in terms of damage attack we have. It still stops the battlefield, and getting a Golden Glim sends us to full health, so... Stony Gaze. This is gonna do nothing, I'm sure. No effect. No effect. That's just a tragedy, that is. Ow! Swain, I'm gonna give you just a full heal altogether. And then for me, I'll just use my standard smaller heals. There we go. Okay. I'm gonna get out of the way before switching first and foremost. Alright, now it's time to buff our attack and end this form at the very least. Alright. And gotcha! Okay.
Better luck next time.
Was that all? Well, we gained a lot of experience from that. King of the world. So yeah, that was it, huh? That was... Why was that easier than the White Witch? I'm kind of disappointed at that, actually. All this game, the game has been kicking my ass in stupid ways. And then once we get to the bonus super boss, it's like, you know what? You can take care of this super easy. Okay. Abomination has reached level 2, guys. Alright, well, let's go talk to the conductor and see what's what then. Hey, buddy. Wonderful, Oliver. You really are the savior. But the Guardian, we made him disappear. No need to worry. As I told you, the Guardian of the Worlds is the world itself. They are one and the same. Nothing you can do could ever make it disappear. Likewise, nothing it can do could ever do the same to you. I just have not got a single clue what is going on here. I don't even know why you thought that thing in the first place. You don't know why? But I thought you said you were curious, and now your curiosity is sated. Isn't that enough? You are the savior, blessed with the most precious virtue of all. You have restored numerous virtues to people's hearts. Enthusiasm, kindness, courage, restraint, belief, confidence, love, ambition, even humor. All of these are indispensable. But they are not enough to save the world. Something else is required. And you have it. It glows within your heart. A deep, warm glow that... Flippin' heckman, will you just get to the point? Impatient, I see. Very well, the virtue required to save this world is curiosity. What's that supposed to mean? Exactly. What? Who? Why? Where? Curiosity is the virtue that compels one to seek answers, to explore the boundaries of one's old world, and discover the next. I think I understand. I started out on this journey because I wanted to save my mom, because I wanted to see her again. But even though I couldn't do that, just being here, seeing all these new things, and meeting all these great people, it's really been something. I mean, sure, it's been tough at times, and I felt sad, but... Yes? It sure has been an awful lot of fun. Correct! That's the answer I was waiting for. But, you know, your adventure isn't over yet. There's still something you need to do, isn't there? Yes, there is. But you don't need to do it right now. No, I've prepared a little treat for you instead. Seeing as you've made it this far, go ahead, open the next door. Okay. Where are we gonna end up this time? This is Motorville, and we're wearing our original clothes now. Is this... You're flippin' joking, man. Motorville? Hey, ain't that the conductor over by there? Let's get after him and find out what's going on. Gotta chase him down, huh? Of course. Get back here, you stupid rabbit! Tell me what's going on! Is anyone else seeing this shit? Get back here! This ain't the Motorville we know and love, man. There's something funny going on by here. Are we dreaming or something? Dreaming? Most certainly not. This world is real as any other. It's just a little different from the ones you visited. So this Motorville is different from my Motorville? Exactly right, Oliver. Now come with me. I'll show you around. So it's another Motorville. This might be like the combination of worlds that all the monsters have come from, the rifts. Because if there's alternate Motorvilles, there must be alternate versions of Drippy's world. So maybe this Motorville and that version of Drippy's world are connected, and that's where all the rifts have come in from. But that also begs the question of just what the conductor is. And honestly, I haven't got a clue. What do you think of this world, then, Oliver? Well, it sure is different. I mean, I know all these people, but there's something about them that's not quite the same. Didn't your fairy friend tell you? There are any numbers of parallel worlds out there. Your world, his world, and so on. An infinite number. Come on, Ollie boy. That was one of the first things I said to you, man. Don't tell me you weren't listening. Oh, I didn't realize you were such an expert, little fairy. I must have misheard you when you said you thought you were dreaming. Well, never mind. On with the show. Maybe I should be talking to these people a little bit. Let's go. Let's see. Denny. Genghis needs to learn some manners. So, do animals just talk here, or did it just automatically use nature's tongue for me there? But I gotta say, I'm not familiar enough with Oliver's own Motorville to really point out if there are any differences here. Time for a moment's respite, I think. So, tell me, Oliver, are you getting used to this world? Yeah, it's just... Do I exist here? No one seems to know who I am. How adorable! Of course you don't exist here. In this world, you were never born. Huh? I'll tell you all about it very soon, but now it's time to carry on with the tour. Sir? Yeah, things seem about the same. Again, I don't know our Motorville well enough to really point out any differences that might be there. I'm sure there are many, but I just don't know them. You could tell me this is Oliver's own Motorville, and I would be none the wiser. Joe's Butcher Shop, Lila's Milk Bar. Was it a milk bar before? I don't remember. So, why was I never born in this world, Mr. Conductor? Well, when your soulmate severed the connection between you were cast adrift in the space between worlds. That's where you were when your mother saved you. When I say your mother, I mean the great sage, of course, the one with all the spells. But there are worlds where that did not happen. Worlds where you were not saved. Worlds where you were not born. And this is one of them. A world where you weren't born, eh? Crikey. So, why did you bring me to this world, Mr. Conductor? Oh, you'll see. You'll soon see. But there's a very special shop we need to visit first. I'm sure you know which one I mean. It's the one we're in front of, yeah? Lila's Milk Bar. Hello? Mr. Conductor! Ah, Oliver, so good to see you again. Now you've had a chance to look around, I'd be very interested to know what you think of this world. Well, it's sort of goofy, and there's a ton of strange stuff going on. Such as... Please tell me, let me in. It's kind of fun, too. Fun? This place? I've been to places that were less fun, I suppose. Well, well, thank you for your kind words. I'm glad we have your seal of approval, so this is your world. We? Is this your world, then? That's right. This is my world. Probably. Probably? You remember what I said, don't you? About how you were never born in this world? You're our soulmate from this world, then, aren't you? It's like friggin' Link to the Past. Link's other form in the Dark World is friggin' Bunny. In this world, you weren't saved by your mother. You remained a floating soul. But I found the places where all floating souls end up. That's when I decided to go and see you in the other world. That's when I opened the door. So, does this mean? That's right. I am you in this world. I am the you that was never saved by your mother. I see. Do you? I flippin' don't. This is getting proper weird, this is. Unlike me, you knew your mother. But even you couldn't save her in the end. Still, you had wonderful adventures. I'm quite jealous, I must say. Mr. Conductor. Don't look so glum, Oliver. It really doesn't suit you. Now, I know I've already taken up too much of your time, but there's one more thing I'd like to show you. After all you've been through, the least I can do is make your dream come true. I do believe your adventure is about to start anew. Please, open the final door. The final door. Are we gonna see Oliver's mom? Oh.
Hey, Ollie.
Mm-hmm.
Over here. Huh?
That is Phil's voice. And why do we have groceries? What's going on?
Good thing you found me. Guess what? She's finally ready.
You mean?
What else would it be, dum-dum?
This is a repeat of the very first scene. Except the conductor
Jeepers,
is there.
Can he really mean?
Sorry I kept you waiting, Ollie.
Phil, you mean you built this?
Sure I did. Listen to that engine purr. Come on, Ollie. You're in the driving seat.
I'm in the driving seat? Whoa! Whoa! Whoa!
Well, we're back in your world, Mr. Drippy. Look, Ollie boy, someone stuck a letter in this car by here, under the wiper, see? A letter? Dearest Oliver, I trust you are well. I wanted you to know how grateful I am for coming to see my world. By way of thanks, I've decided to make an old dream of yours come true. I present to you the Philmobile 2000. I'm sure you can't wait to get behind the wheel, so here's what you need to know. You steer with the left analog stick, and that's about it. I dare say you'll find it a little different to the other modes of transport you used, but I'm sure you'll pick it up in no time. Whenever you want to take it for a spin, use the Philmobile key, or press down. And whenever you want to hop out, just press X. Now, it's time for you to hit the open road. Drive safe, your friend, the conductor. This is an interesting reward? Oh, I see. It's like tank controls. Left and right turns it. Forward on the control stick goes forward into whatever direction you're facing. And then backwards on the control stick it's reverse. Okay, yeah, I get it. I recently played through the first Resident Evil game again, or at least the remake on the GameCube. So I'm used to tank controls right now, so this is fine. It sure goes by super fast. Though, I will say, this is a very weird reward to be given when we have this. Like, this is about just as fast and can fly, so... I guess the reason to use the car, though, is that the things on the ground, like the sparkly spots and the enemies still appear. So I guess there's that. But I do think that this is it. I'm going to check the errand shop one last time, just to see if there is anything extra on there. But if I'm not mistaken, this is it. This is the end of the Let's Play. There's really nothing else of value I can do. I still have 7 more trophies left to get. 6 if you don't include the Platinum Trophy, which is just for getting all of them. Which are win 1,000 battles, which I'm surprised I haven't gotten by now. Maximizing a familiar's familiarity, which I've been honestly just working on Luigi for that off-screen. Just kind of filling him with as much food whenever I have to travel as possible. And the Pedigree Breeder, which is training it to its full potential, which is pretty much the same thing, just keep feeding your familiar food until its stats max out. Awarded for taming 250 different species, which is Familiarologist, which is going to take a long time. Mad Scientist awarded for alchemizing 120 different items, which is also going to take a long time because I'm going to be having to grind materials. And finally, High Roller, which is collect the tickets for the Memo Vision at the casino, which I guess I can go and do now. I'm sure I have enough money to buy the chips to do that. However, for the other ones, I don't really see a reason to do them on screen, because I've talked about this before, but I don't think there's really anything interesting I could show about that. It's pretty much just grinding. Like, the most I could do was, like, for that one side quest for alchemy that took me, like, 5 damn hours, where I just cut it up into, like, 10, like 5 minutes. Like, I could do that, but I don't think there's really any value in doing that. So I don't think I'm going to. I will do it in my own time, of course. Like, I've come this far, may as well get that Platinum Trophy, and, like, I'm a completionist anyway, so that would be something I wanted to do. But, again, there's no real reason for me to record it and edit it together. I don't think that'd be super interesting. Again, it would mostly just be quick cuts between, got this material, synthesized. Quick cuts to, okay, this is a familiar I haven't recruited before, but now we can. There's really no reason to. Well, let's do a quick maths of where is the rewards counter? Do I have any? I have chips. Oh, it's the same. It's the same counter. Okay, how many chips do I need for both of them, the Memo, or all the Memo Vision tickets? 50,000, 65,000, 75,000. 75,000 chips, so 70,000 more chips. So, if I recall, yeah, it has a hard limit of buying 1,000 chips at once, so this is going to take a little... Oh, it keeps your memory, so it won't take as long as I think. So, yeah, now I just keep dumping money onto the chips until I get 75,000, and then I can just... Then I have all the Memo Vision chips. But regardless, I've already largely talked about my thoughts on this game over the credits. I think its world and presentation and story and characters are all very charming, and very wonderful. And I do enjoy this a lot, and I do think it's a very good experience. However, I do think that the combat is kind of hit or miss. I can see why people would enjoy it, but for me, I feel like... It's weird to say this, but I feel like there's almost too much depth to it. Like, the game was at it, like, teaching you about new mechanics all the way through until, like, halfway through the game. The points where, like, I ignored most of it. The familiars, like, affinity with star planets. I have no idea what that affects. I know it affects something. I have no idea what. I didn't really pay attention to the elemental types or anything. It's just a matter of... It was just a matter of which familiar has the highest stats. So, like, all of that other stuff was unnecessary. And the combat itself, hybrid systems are very hard to get right, and I would argue that this one didn't really stick the landing. So, really, the world and story itself I loved, but the gameplay itself wore me down a lot. So, like, don't get me wrong, I do love this game, but I do think it does have a lot of problems. Regardless, and to that end, I am very eager to move on from this game. However, I don't regret playing it all, and there we go, we have High Roller. I don't regret playing it at all. It was still definitely an awesome experience, and playing it for the first time on YouTube was definitely a really good time. We can't end this in the casino. I'm not about to end a Let's Play. This isn't where I wanted to go. I'm not about to end this Let's Play in the casino. Let's travel in front of Ding Dong Dell, sure. But, yeah, that is about my thoughts on it. I've heard that this game is getting remastered for PC at the very least. Perhaps it's coming to Switch. It's probably coming to Switch. Everything is coming to Switch. This is not the vehicle I intended to board. We just got this reward. I may as well use it. Ni no Kuni, Wrath of the White Witch. Yeah, it is coming to PC, Switch, and PS4 in September. Which is awesome, honestly. You know, this car is hilarious, but I don't think this music is triumphant enough to end the Let's Play on, so here we go. This is good music to end the Let's Play on. Anyway, I've dragged this out long enough, so regardless of my thoughts on the combat system, I had a lot of fun with this game. It is truly a special one. And I hope you guys enjoyed this Let's Play as well. As I said, I'm eager to move on to whatever the next may be, and I hope you look forward to that as well, whatever I decide on playing next. So, thank you so very much, everyone, for watching. This is Mick, signing out. So, I'm grinding materials and familiars for those last two trophies, and, alright. How do I... Let me out. Oh god. Oh no. Can I call... No, I cannot call Tengri from here. Oh no. Oh, I can drive the car though. Oh yes. Not that this is gonna do anything for me. Oh god, am I under the land here? I'm under the enemies. Can I can't rotate the camera through the geometry, huh? I know I'm going to have to warp out of this, but I almost don't want... You know what? That's not the correct buttons. Let's, let's have a save here so I can play around underneath the world geometry whenever I so please. All right, now let's finish this.